Across Uganda, the destruction of environment is taking a heavy toll. Indiscriminate cutting down of trees, encroachment on wetlands, and poor farming practices have left many communities vulnerable to floods, drought, and hunger.
We train rural women to protect wetlands. And these wetlands were identified based on their capacity of degradation.
In response, government, in partnership with the development partners, has moved to train rural women to become frontline defenders of the environment. In Agweng sub-county in Lira district, that training is already changing lives. Local communities have been taught how to protect riverbanks, conserve wetlands, and preserve natural resources to tackle climate change. Moses Ogwal, Executive Director of Empowerment for Change and Poverty Alleviation, says the program targets women because they are most affected by environmental damage.
And this is through a community scorecard. We appreciate that it has been progressing very well, where all these women were on the driving seats to identify and also map out the problems and also come up with solutions that respond to the degradation.
The focus in Agweng is on three critical wetlands: Otol, Opopong, and Obim.
The highly degraded wetlands were Otol, Opopong, and Obim, where we started engaging communities around. We identified people, the willing parties, and we trained them on how to protect this wetland.
These wetlands feed a tributary of River Achua, which flows into River Nile and all the way to Egypt. Protecting them means protecting water for millions.
This water used to dry during the dry season, but for the last 3 years, community witnessed that during the dry season, the water is just there constant.
Mola Kech and Susan Akulu, residents of Agweng, are now reformed agents of change.
Now everything is there. They are firewoods. They can just go at the wetland side and they get fish from there.
The use of energy-saving stoves and solar is also being promoted to reduce pressure on forests and cut household costs.
Reduce the cutting down trees, which call for all families to embrace the use of improved energy cookstoves.
The Ministry of Water and Environment is a key partner in this noble cause, and enforcement is also underway.
The enforcement, a lot in the past have been arrested and of course presented before court for prosecution. But as I told you, issues of enforcement always comes at the last bit after we have acknowledged that the sensitization efforts, awareness creation, and then compliance assistance is not making any success. Then that's when we now move forward to conduct enforcement. So this master plan guides us on course of action.
Through following the law, there you can do what these activities. All these activities are scheduled. They're scheduled in the National Environment Act 2019.
Proving that when you empower the community, you protect the environment and fight poverty at the same time. From destroying wetlands to protecting them. In Agweng sub-county in Lira district, rural women are proving that when you empower the community, you protect the environment and fight poverty at the same time.
I'm at Orit village in Lira district, Agweng sub-county, where government, in partnership with non-governmental organizations, train the community in how to protect the wetlands and the riverbanks within the area. The community themselves took up the training, and they have, as you can see behind now, there is regeneration of the trees, and even the water level has risen in respective areas, so that they can send children to school, they can meet the medical bills, and even food has to be in the house, and also money in the pockets. Julius Ocen reporting for NTV here in Lira.